Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was always fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos or danger until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all will be kept in the pits. Not to mention that with members in over 130 countries already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series and work your way up to one of 7 world championships, offering over $500,000 in prize money. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans, for a special edition for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75 right here from the Lucas Oil Speedway. My name is Roger Muth right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, bringing you all the racing action tonight. It's a last-minute showing here, but I can tell you, race fans, there's a lot of money on the line tonight. These drivers, 25 strong if I do count them all correct. I did take my shoes off at one point for that one. These drivers here tonight battling for $140 for the victory. $80 to second here tonight, $40 to third, $25 and $25 if you finish in the top 5. These drivers here tonight will have a 10-lap race here tonight for the heat races, 10-lap heat races. That will be 3 of them. We will take the top 2 out of all the heat races tonight, go to a 6-lap dash, and that will set our feature lineup. For 75 laps is how those drivers will line them up, but first, it's the heat races. Let's get that starting lineup here tonight for the Tri-City Speed starting lineup here, and it will look like this. Heat race number 1 going to roll with 7 drivers starting on the front row here tonight. Car number 37. That'll be Travis Gardner. He has outside out of Illinois, driving car number 93 here tonight. That'll be Devin Werner. Werner in car number 93. How about the Schwank machine? Car number 27. Michael Schwank will start back there, P number 3. And how about Langley? Aaron Langley out of Carolina will drive and pilot car number 14 here tonight, starting in 4th. Out of New York, driving car number 25. That'll be Kenny Cudney. Cudney in car number 25. How about Morgan Shepard? Car 04 here tonight, starting back there into the 6th spot. And the driver who had the fastest time in our hot lap session a little bit earlier to dust the track off, car number 32 out of New York. You may know him. The Dirty Dig Performance, number 32, that'll be Damian Ward. That is your first starting lineup here tonight for heat race number 1 for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. So it's these drivers all trying to lock themselves in. That's right, we will take all the drivers here at the end of the night. I do believe it is, if my note does serve me right. Travis Gardner, I believe, is going to have to go to the back of the field here. So a little bit of a tough break here for the first heat race of the evening. Race fans, thanks for tuning in here tonight. And a little bit of a jumble. No, we will not go on that one. We're going to go one more time back around here before we light the fire underneath these guys. I got my Kool-Aid Jammer here tonight. Race fans, thanks for getting ready to jam out to some of these big block modifieds here on the iRacing.com platform. We did just get a new release build here today. So maybe some bugs you might see here tonight. Let's work them out here as we step on the loud pedals as we are green flag racing here for heat race number 1. 10 laps the distance. We will have it Schwank to the outside. Car number 27. Cudney down to the inside. That's the number 25 with the yellow numbers. It's the Dirty Dig Performance number 25 trying to work the bottom side. Not wasting any time here tonight. Lap number 1 will go into the books. It'll be Michael Schwank out front here. Cudney, Ward, Langley. Werner back there, rounding out the top 5 positions. Remember, you want to get yourself, oh boy, we hit the wrong button on that one. Let's get this one right here tonight. Look at that, like magic. Snap the fingers, hit the button. Outside, here comes Damian Ward. Top 2 positions is where you would like to be here out of the heat races tonight. And a good start, we said, from Ward, but it is all these drivers trying to get to Kenny Cudney right now in that 25 machine, holding down the final spot into the dash here tonight. The dash will come after our 3 heat races this evening. Well, we're going to take the top 2, go 6 laps, and a Cudney mistake there is that number 25. Going to drift up off the bottom side of the speedway. Bottom side is where you're going to want to be early here tonight. That outside lane in our 75 lap feature event will work itself in, just like we're working down to the bottom side. Here comes the number 14. That's Aaron Langley. He's closing in on the battle. That highlighter, number 14, the yellow machine. Got 5 laps to go that time by at the line. Michael Schwank still out front here, leading the way. The purple and green Tri-City entry. See if he can hold that top spot. You got the hard charger here in our first heat race of the evening. We'll come by and knock another one. It'll be 3 laps to go. We're going to see which one of these drivers is able to get to the outside first. Cudney, I thought, was going to try to go back to the outside of car number 25. Now Damian Ward will work to himself to the outside. Here comes Kenny down to the bottom. The old popsicle sticks through it up. It'll be 2 more times around the Lucas Oil Speedway here. And look at the bottom side. Trying to get a little dig out of that Dirty Dig performance entry. White flag will go up this time at the flag stand. Swank going to be the first one across the line. We'll finish this one off next time by. What do we get the top 2? Here comes Damian Ward. Will he have enough time down into 3 and 4 for the final time? Here it won't be. It'll be Schwank. Michael Schwank. Damian Ward. Cudney, Langley, Warner, Shepard, and Gardner as how they will all come across the line. So Michael Schwank, along with Damian Ward, will head to what we will have a little bit later on, the dash. But first, another one of those heat races coming our way. Let's take a look at it here tonight. Starting on the front row of heat race number 2 out of Texas, driving car number 92, that's Glenn Spangler. To the outside of him, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, driving car number 7. That'll be Anthony Roselli. And how about car number 5 here tonight? Casey Manor in car number 5. Manor piloting car 5. Levi Fisher, car number 13. The driver out of Michigan will start from the 4th starting spot here tonight in heat race number 2. And starting in 5th, the driver that reached out to us here tonight last minute, driving car number 19. That'll be Justin Carvey. Carvey in car 19. Matthew Helm in car number 20. We'll start back in 6th. And how about Ken Bouret? We'll start back there in P number 7. Shotgun to the field. 7 drivers here in this one. Who do you got? Who's got the hot shoe here for our, second heat race of the evening? We got to thank some of the drivers and some of the sponsors here tonight that helped put on the show. Bouret's Business Machines, along with the Adrenaline Spike Designs. Swankerton Lawn Care, along with Millie Jameis, for all their support here for the Tri-City Show Me 75. Ready to go, though. It'll be another 10 laps the distance. 7 drivers here, 2 to the dash. Spangler, Roselli, Fisher, Manor, Garby, Helm, and Bouret. Next time by, we will get the green flag going. Of course, the iRacing.com Silverado Pace Truck is, a little different here when you come to Lucas Oil. One of the newer tracks here on iRacing for the dirt scene. Green flag back up, 10 laps the distance. Spangler with a great start over Anthony Roselli. Manor back there side by side. That is Fisher. Fisher in car number 13, the outside. A little contact around. Going to go Casey Manor. Caution flag will fly here, lap number 1. So the first time we've seen the yellow silk being waved. A little contact towards the front of the field. A couple drivers trying to get those, every position, race fans, that you get towards the front of the field, that's going to help you out when we get to that 75-lap feature event. Take a look back here. Let's watch it from the tower here. Watch car number 25. It actually is on the racetrack. It's 5 on scoring for us here tonight. Little contact, right front, left front. Around goes the 5 of Casey Manor. So Manor going to have to go to the back of the tail here. See, Casey Manor looks like, well, gonna bring it pit side here real quick. These drivers do have a fast repair here if they were to need them tonight here at Lucas Oil. One fast repair here in our heat race, one fast repair in our feature event. What is a fast repair for the drivers and the race fans that aren't familiar? Well, that essentially means you can get a backup car. You rip the right front shock off it, well, don't worry, bring it down to pit road. They will magically throw one back on there. Gotta thank iRacing, and hey, guess what? That shock, the tire, it's all free. Not sure if Manor's going to get back out onto the raceway. iRacing.com Silverado pace truck is off the raceway, and it's back on. They're going to bring the pace truck back out here, give Manor his courtesy lap, see if we can get the number 5 back out onto the speedway. So as we wait for the iRacing.com Silverado pace truck to magically make its way back out in front of the field, we got to thank you, race fans, for once again tuning in here. A last-minute show here for the Tri-City Speed. Show Me 75. These guys, well, needed a quick voice up here in the tower, and they've reached out. A couple of these drivers we do know, a couple of the drivers we have not seen before, so we're excited to see a couple new, well, helmets out there. A couple new virtual paint schemes, and of course, all these drivers being able to make it here because they're all battling for that $140 if you can take P number 1. There's other, well, call them prizes here tonight. The $10 to the quickest in practice, $10 to the or to each heat race, and the fastest in the dash. So we're going to have to see what all those will add up to here tonight for these drivers. With the green flag back into the air, we are racing with 5 laps to go if the old counter and ticker is right. Spangler, Roselli, Fisher, Carvey, Helm, Bouray, Manor not able to get back out there. Reshuffle them. Look at that. We're going to throw 8 laps up onto the board here. Spangler still out front. One driver up out of the groove. That is car number 20, I believe it is. On the scoring, they're being scored as the 20. That is Justin Carby, though, to the outside. The 29J. Scoring 19 on his timing and scoring transponder here tonight. Some of these drivers having a different transponder here tonight than what's on the side of their cars, but we will make it work nonetheless. You're watching that battle with Carby and Helm right here. That's 4th and 5th. It's the best battle onto the raceway. And they're going to get the old 5 laps to go this time by here tonight, heat race number 2. Remember, the top 2 will go to the dash. Michael Schwank and Damian Ward already on their way to the dash, who will be the next 2 drivers. Fisher in car number 13, working the bottom side of the speedway. Anthony Roselli has not slipped up off the bottom. That Public Enemy setup shot number 7 there for Anthony Roselli. Started in second. He's still running second with just 4 to go. They get 3 to go when they come back past the chalk stripe. Does Fisher have anything? Let's see. Let's ride along and look at him work down on the bottom side of the speedway. You're riding along with your 3rd place car number 13 of Levi Fisher, down on the bottom like a magician down there, making it work. Popsicle sticks when they came by that time. Working down the back straightaway. Roselli now starting to pull away. White Silk will fly. It's the final trip around. Spangler out front. Does Roselli have enough time? I don't think he's going to. The sand of the hourglass is going to run out. It'll be Spangler, Roselli, Fisher, Carby, Helm, Bouray, and Manor is how they will all come across. So heat race number 2 in the books just like that. So another good heat race here tonight for these drivers. Everybody trying to get themselves a good starting spot for that feature. Final heat race will look like this coming to the starting grid. Starting in P number 1, the driver out of Georgia, driving the car number 8 here tonight. Herber, that is Logan Herber. Back into the 2nd spot here tonight, driving the number 9. That's Glenn Chappa in car number 9. How about the Watkins Racing, number 99? That is Chris Watkins piloting that one. He'll start back in 3rd. And oh boy, we asked pre-race here tonight how to say this one. Let's try not to mess it up. Car number 49 here tonight out of the Tri-City Speed entry. That'll be Michaela Steffes in car number 49. Drew Alton, car number 100, will start back into the 5th spot. And how about Troy Deshong in car number 21. Deshong back there in car number 21. 6 cars, 2 to move on to the dash here tonight, coming up in just a couple of moments. Who will join Michael Schwank, along with Damian Ward, Glenn Spangler, and Anthony Roselli. Those drivers are going to the dash. They're going to have themselves a chance to start on the front row here tonight. Another 6 drivers and 2 more spots up for grabs in that dash. Who do you say here in this one? Who do you got? You got 6 strong competitors here tonight with a chance. No, you cannot choose the iRacing.com pace truck here tonight, race fans. Pace truck will make the right-hand turn, ready to go this time. The big block modified power here on the iRacing.com platform, ready to come back to life. Take a quick sip of those Kool-Aid Jammers, race fans, because this one is going to get wild. I'm telling you, it's the final heat race of the evening. Green flag up just like that. They're come to turn 1. Good start by the 6 drivers here. Herbert out front, battle for second. Chapa to the outside of the iRacing.com number 9 machine. Down to the bottoms, that's Watkins. Alton back there. Little contact into the corner, a little bit of a hip check, slide them. One driver way up against the outside. That's the 99. If I caught that right, it is. That was the 99. Chris Watkins got up out of the groove just a little bit. Got it all caught up underneath himself. Trying to run away. Drew Alton back there in car number 100 is coming. Had to start at the tail of the field here tonight. The final row. Now knocking on the back end of that number 99. It's Herbert. It's Chapa right now into the 2 spots that will get into the dash. Watkins and Alton. Back here trying to catch up. Logan Herbert, well, coming to C5 to go this time. Putting him up, knocking him down just like that. See the groove really starting to widen out here at Lucas Oil. Just like we expected. Three drivers underneath the blanket for the top spot. Herbert got run down here. Chapa, Watkins. Watkins actually slipping a little bit that time through 3 and 4. So the top 2 starting to separate themselves with just 4 laps remaining here. Haven't seen Logan Herbert step out of line at all at the front of the field. Watkins that time by actually had a faster lap time than your top 2 drivers with 2 laps to go. He might be able to get there as long as he can keep it looking at it. Yeah, last time by faster again for the 3rd place car. Fastest car on the speedway. But he's going to have 1 lap to get it done. Because this time the white silk will fly out of turn 4. Final trip around for these 6 drivers. Chapa, I thought Chapa was going to be able to get to the inside. Low going to go down low. It'll be the drag race off 4. It'll be Herbert. Along with Glenn Chapa. Is how they will come across the line. Watkins, Alton, Steffes, and DeShong is how they all go. So 6 drivers will go to the dash here. We will see them come out momentarily as you see their cars start to populate down on the bottom side of the speedway. As these drivers start to line themselves up here tonight, race fans, we got to thank you once again tonight for tuning in for a last-minute broadcast. Of course, it's right here on the dirt side of things with iRacing.com. And, of course, you know us on the Turn 3 Racing Network. We love short tracks, we love dirt tracks, and we love big block modified power up underneath the hoods of these machines. So thank you all for joining us here tonight. We got to thank Boo Ray's Business Machines, Adrenaline Spike Designs, and Schweikerton Lawn Care for their support here tonight. And of course, we got to thank you, race fans, for all joining us. The drivers that are out onto the speedway as you see them right now. These are the 6 drivers that finished in the top 2. They will battle it out here tonight. 6 laps in the dash. Michael Schwank, Glenn Chappa, Logan Herbert, Anthony Roselli, Damian Ward, and Glenn Spangler. All drivers should be going green this time by race fans. Who do you got to win the dash? You win the dash, you win a little money, and you get to start on the front row. 6 laps, here we go. Great start by the number 27 of Michael Schwank. Look at Roselli back there trying to work his way in. Here comes a little contact back there. Spangler up out of the groove. He'll fall to the back of the pack. Herbert now out front here in the 6-11. Lap 1 in the books. That's lap number 1. Or watch these drivers come by. Lap 2 going to go just like that. It's going to be a quick 6-lap dash here tonight. Sitting second right now is Damian Ward. Back there in the car number 27, that's Michael Schwank. Out of 4 they come, halfway home here tonight. 3 laps in, 3 laps to go. Roselli back there running into the 5th position. And I believe that is the number 92 of Spangler back there. Watching the battle for 3rd. A little bit of a slider. Lap 4 go up this time. 4 laps in. That's right, race fans. There's no scoring for the dash here tonight. Just going to unfortunately have to take my word for it. Logan Herbert will come by. We will complete lap 5 this time by 5 laps in the books. So right now it is Logan Herbert, Damian Ward. And I believe, well, okay, we're going 5 laps here tonight. I believe I only counted 5, but hey, we'll take it for what it's worth. Logan Herbert here tonight will pick up the dash. So congratulations to Logan Herbert. It's a little bit of a different format than what we have been used to here of calling a lot of the dirt races here on the iRacing.com platform. But hey, nonetheless, we're always up for trying something new, right, race fans? Got to keep it fresh, is what the kids nowadays would call it, I guess. So that will put Logan Herbert on the front row, along with Damian Ward. So good starting spot for those drivers here tonight. Just a couple of moments, we will let these drivers work in the racetrack, race fans. So what do you say we, well, let me take a look. Taking a look. We're going to see if we have our dash winner out here, and I am not seeing Logan Herbert available to talk to us. So I guess, race fans, you just got to listen to me here just for a couple of laps. So we've been through our heat races here tonight. How do we get to our heat races? Well, we did it by a random pill draw here. What does that mean? Well, these drivers didn't get to go out and qualify, set the fastest lap, start at the front of the field. It was randomized. It didn't matter who you were, what kind of lap you had. Random. That took us into the 3 heat races, which were 10 laps here tonight. The top 2 went to that redraw, a little bit of a dash that you guys saw there. Michael Schwank, Damian Ward picked up the first 2 spots out of the heat races. Then it was Glenn Spangler, Anthony Roselli, Logan Herbert, and Glenn Chappa in our 3rd and final heat race of the evening. Then it was Logan Herbert and Damian Ward taking the top 2 spots out of that dash. They will start on the front row. Where does that lead us? Well, that leads us with 75 laps still remaining here, ready to sling some dirt. 75 laps when we complete that. I can talk here tonight, I promise. I've only been drinking Kool-Aid Jammers. I stole them from my son out of the fridge. It's a cherry one here tonight. $140 will go to the winner. $80 will be headed to second place. $40 will go to third. $25 and $25 for 4th and 5th place here tonight. What else was on the line? Well, $10 to the quick time and practice. That was Damian Ward, I do believe, if my memory serves me right. $10 to each one of the heat race winners. $10 to the fastest dash winner. $25 to the lowest finisher with the lowest $25 to the lowest I rating driver that finishes in the top 10. Okay, that was worded a little wrong. I got that right, though. We got it. $20 to the first driver knocked out of tonight's feature event. So if you finish last, well, you're going to get $20. Sorry. And then $20 to the highest finishing car with the Adrenaline Spike Designs logo on their car. So that one's going to be a little bit tougher to find out here tonight, race fans. But I can tell you, if you follow the Discord of Tri-City Speed, they will be able to post this and give you all that racing information after the race. Because you know what? Old Rogers, well, sometimes he may forget or overlook something. Hopefully we don't do that here tonight for these drivers. And race fans, we hope you are enjoying tonight's broadcast here for the virtual Lucas Oil Speedway here tonight for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. These drivers all coming out here. Some of the best big block modified drivers on dirt here on the iRacing side of things. And they're out here tonight on Build Night. Build Night means, well, every 12 weeks we end up getting a brand new download build here on iRacing. It's updates, updates to the cars, to the physics, to the tires. Sometimes we get new cars. How about those new street stacks we got? I can't wait to actually test those out on my own sim rig just behind me. Unfortunately, tonight will not be the night. I'm just going to have to take everybody's word on it. Maybe this weekend if we get a little time here. Well, I lie. I think we're going to the races here in Pennsylvania this weekend. Maybe next weekend. And I lie. I won't get to it next weekend either. They keep us busy here on the Turn 3 Racing Network's race fans. So if you enjoy racing, we're here 7 days a week here. Whether it's Dave at the Cave, Upstate Al, Brett the Jet, KR the Outlaw, or myself here tonight, Roger Muth. We bring you racing action from the iRacing.com platform. And I believe we're done. We're ready to go racing. That means we can start the lineup here. 20 drivers is what I'm being told here. 20 drivers actually making the show. And this is our starting lineup here tonight for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. Starting on the front row here. He took the dash win here tonight. That'll be number 27 of Logan Herbert. To the outside of him should be car number 32 of Damian Ward. And then I'm lost because guess who, race fans, was talking too much and forgot to write down the rest of the dash here. I can tell you everybody from 7th on back, we're coming back to the top 6 starters here tonight. Starting back into the 7th spot here tonight, car number 25, that'll be Cudney. That's Kenny Cudney. Back into the 8th spot, driving car number 13 out of Michigan. Levi Fisher will start in 8th. How about Chris Watkins? The ASR Racing Team number 99 will start back in 9th. The 9s are wild for Watkins. Langley, car number 14. That's Aaron Langley, car 14, starting into the 10th spot. Justin Carby, car number 19 if you follow along on the timing and scoring, or the 29J if you follow along on his car number. Car number 100 here tonight, starting back into the 12th starting spot. That'll be Drew Alton, and starting 13th on the call here tonight for the big dance. That'll be Donovan Warner in car number 93. Warner in car number 93, starting 13th. Helm back in the car number 20. That's Matthew Helm in car number 20, starting 14th. 15th to Michaela Steffes in car number 49, starting 15th. Morgan Shepherd back into the 16th. Ken Bouray back there in car number 56 will start 17th. Deshawn, car number 21, 18th. Gardner, car number 37, starting 19th. And Manor in car number 5, starting 20th. Your top drivers here tonight, they will line up like this. We told you we'd get the official word. It's going to be Logan Herbert, Damian Ward, front row, Michael Schwank, Glenn Chappa. Then it'll be Glenn Spangler and Anthony Roselli. That's the top 6 drivers. 75 laps here, race fans. There's the big block modifieds turning them loose here tonight. A little bit of a jumbled up start, but 75 laps starts right now here. Great start by Herbert. Everybody else back here trying to jockey for positions. That's Spangler stuck in the middle, 3 wide. Gudney down to the bottom side and almost got the U-tire in car number 25. He'll lose a position, 2 positions now, actually, as Roselli is right there. And that 25 having still problems. A little bit of a, one up over the tire. That's the 29J, and it looks like a broken right front for Justin Carby. We'll see if he can keep it going here and how long that car will stay out onto the speedway with some broken parts. Caution flag is being flown here. I was going to say thrown, but flown all around the speedway. So the first time we've seen the caution lights coming on. Looks like, we're missing a left front on the Tri-City Speed, number 92. So you see Spangler going to have to go down there. He's going to have to use a quick repair here early. Let's take a look back here. Watch the 92. Carby's going around out of turn number 2 right now. You know what? They just never put those Ute tires in the right position. I swear, they're always just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. See the tire going to roll back out onto the speedway. Carby there. And that's what's going to bring it out. I think we have an onboard camera here. Let's look. Right on board. This is the Tri-City onboard camera just off to the right side of Spangler. Bam! And bam, one wasn't good enough. We got to hit both Ute tires down there. Turn 3 and 4 Ute tires will get the workout. So we'll see if Spangler can get back out of the pits here. It looks like he will be given his courtesy laps, and then we will go back racing. So just the opening laps here tonight for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. Very interesting, right? You saw some 3 wide racing? Let me tell you, that's nothing. These guys, I bet this time they're going to go 4 wide racing when we drop the hammer, because now they got a little feel of what the racetrack is going to feel like. Gloves are coming off. Tri-City Speed onboard camera here. Logan Herbert should get the one to go this time to double them back up at the flag stand. We do as the drivers are starting to funnel back into their positions. Herbert and Ward on the front row. Schwank, Roselli, Chappa, Fisher, Cudney, Langley, Alton, Watkins, and Warner. We're going to get to come back around here, I believe. One more lap added. These drivers at the tail of the field weren't quite doubled up in their correct positions. Let's see if we can get everybody squared away. Everybody does look to be back out there, and yes, they are. Race fans, who do you got? We got Matt out there pulling for for Michaela. Who else do we got? There are any Damian Ward fans? How about Kevin Cudney? Lost a couple spots on the opening laps. Casey Manor had some problems in the heat race, but, well, if you made it to the feature, you have a chance. How about Anthony Roselli? Big race down in his neck of the woods here, the Super Dirt Car Series, up at the Big Diamond Raceway. He's here. Green flag back into the air, racing once again here tonight. It'll be 3 laps officially in the books. Everybody trying to get to lap 75. Out to the outside goes Damian Ward. Look, 4 wide right there. It was 4 wide, I'm telling you. There's the 3 wide. There comes car number 25. Cudney trying to get back down to the bottom of that Durgy Dig performance, number 25. Not quite able to. Couple drivers getting together. Spangler, caution lights are waving again here. Looks like the number 49. One of the fan favorites out there. Michaela getting into it. We'll look back and see exactly what happened to her. It looks like Langley Manor being told Gardner involved possibly. And the Voodoo Queen. Let's take a look. Justin Carby. The 25 there. That was the 25 on the scoring. It's car number 5. Car number 5. That's Casey Manor. So Manor goes around. Everybody tried to get away. Watch 25 right there. Michaela right there also. Carby gets involved. Just hard on the brakes. Nowhere to go for the 49. Pacetrack looks to be already off the speedway. Just a quick yellow, spun the cars around, and we're ready to go. So Manor will start at the tail of the field after going around. A little bit of one of those Delaware restarts. Logan Herbert fires him back off, back to green flag racing. Damian Ward trying to make that number 32 as wide as he could down there. 3 wide racing back here. 1 car to the outside. I believe that is the 99. Watkins trying to roll the outside. That's the 100 car of Alton there. Tri-City number 100. 14 of Langley picking up a couple spots here early on. That's that bright highlighter yellow machine down to the bottom side. 93 of Warner also in the battle. That inside lane looks like it may be losing a little bit of that grip. A lot of these drivers have migrated to the top. Do not tell that to the driver that just got a little sideways. Gonna lose one, and uh-oh, they're gonna stack him up behind him sideways and hold on to it. Sideways and hold on to it. That was Chris Watkins that went for a ride. Looks like Watkins going to be able to roll it back to pit road here. He'll go back there and see if he can get a fast repair. Let's watch it back. I saw that car get very sideways. Look at the little bit of a jumble in front. And, well, Watkins kept his right foot in it, hopped a tire or two, and sent up into the marbles. The Voodoo Queen just coming to a stop. Right on board. This is with the left front. You're riding on board with Chris Watkins. Up over 1 tire, and bam! Michaela probably panicking just a little bit there. She came into the picture frame. So a quick repair needed, I do believe, there for the 99. I'm looking at that 99 as he comes by, and yes, it is a quick repair needed for car number 99. Another driver quickly going down to the hot pit area. That's car number 20 of Matthew Helm. Matthew Helm. A little bit of a rough start. Third caution flag here inside the first 10 laps here of the 75-lap feature. There we go. We got a couple people. Damian Ward. Of course, Larry Ward out there. Good to see him back. I thought I saw that 32 of Damian Ward posting some photos of his real-life car the other week. Or actually, it looks like you guys possibly selling the car. Sorry to hear that. I hope I actually read that right and I didn't just kind of blurt that out. Taking a look, one driver still down in the hot pit area. That's why the lights are still on the Silverado pace truck. Matthew Helm still down there, getting some work done. It looks like they will give him the thumbs up, and he will be able to work his way back onto the raceway. iRacing.com, Silverado pace truck back off the racing surface. Line them back up and ready to drop the hammer. Logan Herbst ready to go. Helm will fire off from the back of the field. Green flag back into the air. Here we go. Everybody trying to catch the race leader. Ward down to the bottom this time. Let's see what kind of run Michael Schwank will be able to get onto the outside groove out of turn number 1 and 2. And that was an okay run. Oh, 3 wide. Here we go. Anthony Roselli to the outside. One of them going to shoot the middle. That was Levi Fisher. Fisher shooting the middle, and here comes Chapa down on the bottom side. And they're 3 wide stacked up behind him also. Cudney, Warner, and Shepard. Everybody getting into this battle here tonight. Uh-oh, one driver losing the nose of their machine. That was the 04 of Morgan Shepard. Shepard losing the nose of that number 4. Got it back up underneath, and one car down to the bottom. That's Travis Gardner. Gardner down there is their 3 wide by 3 wide. Here comes the Voodoo Queen up the middle side, trying to, well, maybe give some twinkle fingers or something like that. See if she can move them out of the way. Nothing's changed at the front of the field. It's still Herbert and Ward, followed by Schwank, Fisher, Chapa. You're watching some of the better battles towards the mid-pack. It's where you always find a lot of that heavy. Oh, contact! One driver going to find one of those Ute tires again, and man, it may just not be the night for Justin Garby. There you see the 29J rolling back away, and he's trying to feel it, see if there is any damage done to the number 29J, and I can tell you I can see a little bit of suspension damage. I don't know if Justin Garby had to already use his quick repair here tonight at Lucas Oil. Well, let's take a look back. Maybe we missed something for Garby. Was there a little contact? Garby tried to roll the bottom, and slight contact there with the 49. Michaela and Garby just coming together. See Garby down on the bottom side, and just the slightest attack from the right front to the left rear. And it just upset that car. And just like that, a quick restart. Back to the front we go. Damian Ward got a great start, but look at them just behind them. They were just about to go 3 wide racing there with Schwang, Fisher, and Chapa. Uh-oh, one driver, I think, got another one of those Ute tires. That's the number 7 of Anthony Roselli. Roselli's car was bouncing down around the bottom side. Everybody was able to keep it going, though. Back at the front of the field, it's Herbert, Ward, Schwank, the top 3 drivers. Fisher, though, not going away. He's running down that middle groove, and so is Chapa. Cudney's right there. These drivers just can't figure it out back here. They don't know if they want 2 wide, 3 wide, or half a slider. Shepard leading this group of cars right here. Drew Alton's right there. Troy DeShong is also right there, and I believe that's the 99. Watkins having a fast piece here tonight, even though he had to go to what is called a fast repair, or a backup car, if you will. He's still trying to work his way back through the field. Already back up to the 13th position for the 99 of Chris Watkins. Chapa in a heated battle. Cudney finally working back down to the bottom side there for 25, the Durkee Dig Performance 25. I believe that is the 93 Donovan Warner. That is in the red and white entry. Spangler coming back. He had his issues early, trying to come back. Remember, he lost the left front tire from hitting the Ute tire. Hit 2 of them. Shong, car number 21. That's Troy down to the bottom side, trying to see if he can slide up. Just not quite clear there of Drew Alton. 3-car, a little bit of a battle here. That are 3 wide through the center of the corner. Figure it down just to 2 wide. How about a slider? Drew Alton saying, look at me, I can throw the slider on you, Shepard. He gets by. Chris Watkins still trying to get around the outside. Everybody battling through the middle and the bottom of the speedway just in front of him. And he goes top side, and he's just trying to pick them off. Got to go where they ain't. Back to the front here for the race leaders. Justin Garby got to go pit side. So the 29J of Justin Garby looks like his night is over. Front of the field here. It's been all Logan Herbert so far here tonight. Damian Ward has been sitting second since the drop of the green flag. Remember, Logan picked up the dash win here, so that gave him the pole tonight. Top 3 drivers here actually started exactly where they are running. You see the track starting to transition. A little bit of a slider line there for Logan Herbert. Just a little bit of a protection. Uh-oh, a little bit of a slip that time for the number 9. Glenn Chapa slipped up, and There went Fisher. Fisher got right around. You gotta pounce. You can't wait and hope that, oh, well, they made a little bit of a mistake. Maybe I'll wait for the next one. If they slip, you gotta go. That's exactly what Fisher did, but here comes Chapa back down to the inside in the iRacing.com. Number 9, the all-black machine. Not able to get it. Now it's going to be Kevin Cudney's turn to pounce. 3 wide through the center of the corner. 3 wide, and they figured it out. Slider here. Chapa going to go to the outside. Contact. Kenny Cudney got a little contact, got it sideways, made a little fishtail, and he kept his right foot in it. But now he's going to have Warner to the outside. That's the number 93 of Donovan Warner. Spangler just behind him. Roselli also right there. Battle for the race lead down on the bottom side. Here goes the number 32, Damian Ward, working the bottom side. We just talked about how the Herbert machine was working a slider line, and then he decided to go to the outside, and Ward got a great run off the corner, went down low, just was not able to quite get there. Logan Herbert slapped the wall, and then a little bit of a mistake down there in 1 and 2. He made the mistake, and right there, you can't make mistakes. Not with a driver like Damian Ward right there behind you. Ward going to go to the bottom down here in 1 and 2. Herbert to the outside. Ward down on the bottom. Their drag race to turn 3. Damian going to go down there, grab a little bit of a break, run the bottom side, not able to get the bite off turn 4. See if he goes to the bottom here in turns 1 again. A little bit of a ute tire. He was able to hold it, but he's going to lose some ground. The number 32. Damian, Michael Schwank got it sideways, getting all sorts of out of whack going into 3. Able to hold on to it, and he's going to hold that position for the time being, but the battle is for the race lead right now. Going to lap number 75 is where we got to be here tonight. 1 lap away from going halfway, and look at the Herbert entry going way high. We haven't seen anybody out there. He's trying to really get that groove to go as far as it can. A little bit of a slider, not going to be able to clear. Damian Ward leaves the outside lane open for Herbert to go back around. Herbert back to the outside. Ward not clear again, that time out of turn number 2. He'll work the bottom side. Slider line for himself there for Logan Herbert. Down low at the line. Nope. Herbert going to power back around the number 32. Track really even here tonight for these drivers. We're going to really slow it down. Just slow roll around the inside. Go catfishing here tonight. Halfway home, it's been all Logan Herbert, but the pressure is on. Damian Ward really flirting with those ute tires down in 3 and 4. Might have just got it again. I couldn't quite see it that time, but he'll nose ahead down the back straightaway. Logan Herbert trying to keep the 32 honest. That time it looks like Damian Ward going to miss it just a little bit. Just behind them, it's another great battle, though, as the caution lights are going to come on. 5th caution flag of the evening coming, and I believe I'm being told it's car number 5. Something happened to the number. It's the 5 on the scoring, 25 on screen. What happened to Casey Manor? Oh. Not sure if something broke or a malfunction on his sim rig. Want to see how hard that was? Right on board here. You're riding on board with Casey Manor. I don't know if a throttle hung or a part broke there, but that was a hard hit for Casey Manor. I'm not sure if Manor has a quick repair left or not. We'll have to wait and see. We're all learning together. Hey, a big shout out once again here. Remember, the highest finishing driver here tonight with the Adrenaline Spike Designs logo on their machine. Let's see, what do you say we take a look here? Maybe we can see some of these cars. Do they have the The logo, I don't see it on Logan Herbert's entry, but don't quote me on it. iRacing Pace Truck in. Damian Ward. Do not believe, but he's got G Money on the air cleaner cover of the number 32. Ready to go. Back to racing. Good start by Logan Herbert. Damian Ward to go to the bottom side. This is going to close up the number 27 of Michael Schwank to the outside. Cudney's still trying to work down low also. Uh-oh. Couple drivers around. Uh-oh. Glenn Spangler. Facing the wrong direction down the back straightaway. And I know the 92 has already used the quick repair, so that's not good for the Spangler entry. Take a look. Watch the black and orange-yellow machine down to the bottom side. That's Anthony Roselli up there. Oh, Watkins. They were 3 wide and, turn around. Nowhere for... Oh, who was that? You can't park there, Troy. Troy, you just can't. Trust me. Right on board with Troy DeShong. Car just came out of nowhere. Good thing we're racing virtually here tonight at the Lucas Oil Raceway. All coverage tonight here brought to us by iRacing.com here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Again, here high above the virtual tower tonight, my name is Roger Muth. We are happy to be here tonight with Tri-City Speed Group for the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. That's right, 75 laps around the Lucas Oil Raceway here tonight. Everybody trying to get that $140 prize at the end. A couple other prizes these drivers are able to win there, so if you don't win, you still can win. It's a great incentive, isn't it? Justin Carby, I do believe, is on the hooks for $20. First driver knocked out of the race is $20, so Justin Carby... Justin actually reached out to me earlier, said that they needed a little help here tonight for the Show Me 75. I just happened to be available. I was actually working out in the garage, and it's still a mess. So let me tell you, race fans, my big garage, it's a mess. We're going to have to clean it up. We got plenty of time after the race to do that. Looking at it, I believe we have one driver just being scored out of the race here tonight, and that's Justin Carby. We talked about him. Troy DeShong is able to get back out in a backup car in car number 21, so he'll rejoin at the tail of the field along with Casey Manor. So, ready to go. Everybody back out onto the racetrack. And I lie, Casey Manor is not back out onto the racetrack. He is still back there in the pits. Does not look like he is going to make the call, so we will go with 18. 18 cars out there. Troy DeShong will start at the tail. Logan Herbert ready to bring us back and fires him back off. Great start by the front drivers. The 27, though. Schwank trying to hold off the number 25 of Cudney. Look at this battle. Don't blink, because you're going to be right into the Nerf bars of your partners out there. 4 wide off the corner. A little rub rail action. As they bounce off each other, there was a moment there. Damian Ward did poke to the bottom side of Herbert. Was not able to put the traction down with that modified and unfortunately fell back. 2 by 2 here. Chapa, Fisher, Warner, and Roselli side by side. And look at them. They're just stacked up 2 by 2 behind them. One from the inside to the outside. That's Drew Alton. He'll go way top shelf that time down to the corner. See what he does down here in turn number 1. He'll go to the bottom side. A little contact there from the 14. That is Aaron Langley. A little contact, but everybody keeps it going. It slowed up that 14, and I believe it also got the 37 there of Gardner just a little bit slowed up. Take a look back at the two race leaders. They started to check themselves out. They have about a 1 second lead over the third place runner. There's Michael Schwank. Schwank and Cudney, it seems like they've just been locked together. Same with Chappa and Fisher, and Warner's right there also. They seem like they've all been kind of stuck together. Anthony Roselli just hanging on to the back end of the top 10. He's lost a bunch of spots since we went green flag racing here tonight in our 75 lap feature event. Still 25 laps to go when they come back around here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Nothing has happened out front. Good racing all over the track. You could pretty much make a race just out of the top two drivers here of Logan Herbert and Damian Ward, but hey, we had 20 drivers that started this field. 20 drivers that were well capable of winning tonight's 75 lap feature event. So you got to put the camera a couple different places, just like look at Langley, car number 14. Car sticks out here tonight. One of the best dressed, that is for darn sure. So Aaron Langley falling back here into the 11th spot. Remember Chris Watkins? He had to go to that backup car, start at the tail. Now just outside the top 10. You got to be careful, though, if you are Chris Watkins, because you don't have a backup car and you can't flirt with those Ute tires too much. If you can get the 14 of Langley, that will put Watkins back into the top 10, which he has not seen the top 10 since we hit lap number 5 here tonight. Battle inside the top 5. Glenn Chappa, car number 9, working the outside. Fisher in the green 13 down low. And how about Drew Alton? He is one of the drivers that has picked up the most spots here tonight. You can see and you can tell that by a lot of the dirt caked on the front nose piece. 20 to go this time. It's still Logan Herbert, Damian Ward, Kenny Cudney, Michael Schwank, Chappa, Fisher, Alton, Warner, Roselli, Langley, the top 10 drivers. Logan Herbert, there he is. What happened to the second place machine? Well, it looks like Damian Ward has started to lose the footing on the number 32. Did he use the tires? Because iRacing put the tire wear package on these big block modifieds. Could possibly be wearing out the right rear tire. He has lost a whole second there to the race leader. Glenn Chappa losing a spot. Cudney got third, then Schwank got the 4th spot. Look at that 9. Yellow flag out with 16 to go. 7th caution flag of the evening. I'm being told the 92, Glenn Spangler, having some issues. And this is what it was. Looks like Spangler was just trying to get up out of the way of the race leaders as they were coming. Right on board. There's the two race leaders. This is from the bar camera back there looking at the race leaders. Spangler just got up on the where it levels off at the top here. And then tried to get off the raceway. Caution flag flying to put the field back together. Make everybody work for it. Glenn Chappa is glad to see the caution flag because he was starting to fade backwards here tonight. So maybe he can regroup and cool the tires off here. Maybe Damian Ward can cool the tires off for car number 32. Taking a look at it, though, the biggest mover here tonight is car 100. There you see Drew Alton. He started back into the 12th position. He has worked himself up into the 6th. He was going for a top 5 running position. Unfortunately, that caution coming out an unopportune time, actually, I would feel, for Drew Alton, because that car was the quickest car, other than your race leader, on the speedway. So in a re-rack and a restack with to be 16 in the books. Just 15 laps remaining here tonight. What do you say, race fans? You like what you see? Hit the thumbs up. smash the bell, hit the subscribe button, get the notifications anytime we bring you live racing action here, whether it's with Tri-City or all the other wonderful iRacing leagues we bring you live coverage for. 15 to go. Let's finish this one off here. And how about Cudney? Working the outside. A great restart there for the 25. Went after Damian Ward for a moment. Now Ward going to go to the outside. Here comes Michael Schwank down to the inside. 3-wide battle for the top couple positions here tonight. Here comes Drew Alton. I said it was bad timing for that number 100. Maybe not. Drew will take now the 4th position away from Michael Schwank. Schwank back to now running in 5th. Then it's Warner trying to also follow that 100 machine through the field. Warner has picked up 7. Alton has picked up 8 positions, and he is not done yet. It'll be 12 laps to go when they come out of turn 4. 12 more times to figure out which one of these drivers are going to take $140 home with them, plus other prize money tonight. The 9, Chapa having some problems down to the bottom side. That is going to be the 14 of Langley just behind him, trying to run the bottom side. Everybody else pretty much up top. The 99 also of Watkins down on the bottom side. So there is some movement on the bottom side and just running out of places to run. Look at the 13. That's Fisher. Fisher went top to bottom, made a little contact there with the number 14 of Langley. Nothing's popping out front other than Herbert popping away from the field. There you see the number 8 on the scoring for Logan Herbert, and that battle back here is still the best battle on the speedway. Schwank losing a couple positions, just trying to hold on to a top 5. Under 10 laps to go here tonight. One driver having a little bit of connection issues. That's the number 9 of Glenn Chapa with his transponder here tonight. This is shaping up to be a really good race with under 10 laps to go as you see a slide job up there. The 9, Chapa, going to slide up in front of Michael Schwank. And they're still not done going 3-wide racing. That is Levi Fisher to the outside. I believe it's actually Michael Schwank along with Warner. Uh-oh, contact. More contact. Pop, wheelie, pop, shove it. And around goes the 99. One losing a tire. I believe that was the 13, and it is, I believe, oh, nope. It's Magically Delicious. It came back. Definitely some suspension damage for Levi Fisher, unfortunately. He will try and get 13. You see him coming down now. He'll go to the hot pits, get the fast repair. Watch it back. Little contact right there. 13 into the 93. The 93, that was Warner. He'll roll away. See, Watkins turned around. The 33 also coming to a stop. It's right on board. See what Watkins saw. Didn't even know it was coming. So we will see here. Just quick pop down. Let it update as the drivers come through. We don't have an official rule book here for the series, but it looks like they're going to go single file formation. It'll be a 6-lap shootout here at the end of this one. See what kind of restart we get here from the top drivers. Damian Ward going to get a really good one here with Logan Herbert back to green flag. 6 to go. It's Herbert, Ward, Cudney. Alton, who's been able to pick up the most spots, trying to finish on the podium here tonight. Herbert to come out of turn 4. He'll see 5 fingers up into the air. It'll be just 5 more times around the speedway here tonight. 5 more times, and the top 3 are right there. Drew Alton having a little bit of a slip that time. Does Damian Ward have anything left? He goes top side out of turn 4. He'll run it maybe a half a groove higher into the corner, slide it right up to the cushion, right on the back bars. He is there on the back bars of that number 8 machine. Look at Logan Herbert. He'll leave a half a lane, bump the bars down the back or down the front straightaway. Damian Ward with a slider now. Ward going to go for a slider. Herbert down to the bottom, a crossover slider. He'll slide up in 3 and 4. This time by the old popsicle sticks are out. Oh, a slider attempt there from Damian Ward, but a good block by Logan Herbert. He knew it was coming. Ward going to go to the top side. He's going to try and wind it up one more time. This time by the white silk is going to fly. It'll be the first driver back to the start-finish line. They will win here tonight at Lucas Oil. Will it be Logan Herbert? He's got about a 4-car length lead. This time down the back straightaway. He'll go to the bottom side to protect. Final trip through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 at the line. Give it to Logan Herbert. It'll be Herbert, Ward, Cudney, Alton, Chapa, Schwank, Warner, Roselli. Warner, Roselli, Langley, Murray, the top 10. Unofficial results on the left-hand side of your screen here tonight for all these big block modified drivers. There's the top 3 drivers. They will park them on the front straightaway. Maybe a little celebrating here for Logan Herbert. $140 richer for the driver of car number 6. I haven't seen a big block modified climb the wall like that and keep going. I've seen midgets do it at Lanco Speedway. So as your winner of Logan Herbert, we'll celebrate here. We'll see if we can get a word in with Herbert, Ward, and Cudney after this here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. We'll be right back here to finish things up tonight.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans, to the Lucas Oil Speedway here tonight. The Tri-City Speed Show Me 75 officially in the books. We've been through our heat races. We've been through the dash, and we got all 75 laps in here. And we have the top 3 drivers standing by who finished, well, in what you would call the money. They're standing by here, race fans. What do you say? We head trackside here tonight and start things off with the driver that will, well, finish P number 1, but he had to work for it tonight. Logan Herbert, congratulations here tonight as you will pick up the win here for the Show Me 75. How did you hold off that number 32? Because, well, Ward was charging late in this one.
Yeah, the first 20 laps I wasn't pushing as hard as I could, but I knew that Ward was going to be fast the whole time. And as the laps kept counting down, I started to get more confident. Then on that last race start, I seen Ward timed it perfect. And he was right at my bumper on the restart. And, we made a little contact down the front stretch, but I guess I came out with it.
Well, contact rubbing is racing, especially when you get to these tracks here on iRacing. Did you come into the night knowing that you were going to have a fast car, especially through your heat race there? In heat race number 3, you were able to pick up the win. You went into the dash. You obviously won the dash. So did you know coming in this car was going to unload as fast as it is?
No, I actually didn't. I barely practiced for this race, but in that little long practice session we had at the beginning, it really allowed me to turn some laps and make the adjustments I needed.
Well, you made the right adjustments. You were able to hold off the number 32 of Damian Ward. What do you say here tonight? The feature win is $140. What are we going to do with $140 here after this race?
It's undecided. Probably just save it and then, buy into some more money races and lose it.
Well, I could tell you a great thing would be is to get me some race tickets to go to the races.
That's a good idea.
Well, hey, before we let you go, what do you say? You're $140 richer. Let's roll the red carpet out as we do for all of the feature winners here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Who do you got to thank for parking this machine in Victory Lane tonight?
Sean McPhee, Public Enemy Setups, Card 744, Brandon for putting this on, you for broadcasting, and that's all.
Well, there it is. You heard it from the winner here tonight. He picked up a heat race win. He picked up the dash win, and he'll pick up tonight's 75-lap feature win. Logan Herbert here tonight as your winner. Next driver up on the, I believe it's Damian Ward. So what do you say? Damian, no stranger. You finished second here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Had a great run. I kind of just played it safe at the beginning, started to push towards the end, and definitely had a fast car. Kenny Cudney on the wrenches was probably the best thing for me. We reeled in Logan there at the end. I gave him a little bump and then threw a slider on him. I think if I would have cleared that one slider, things would have been different. But it's always good racing when you have me and Herbert up front. We always put on a good show.
It was one heck of a good show here tonight for you, Damian, but the laps were counting down. You were hanging about a second back, and then that late race caution. Did you think at that point you had another chance to pick up the win? What did you need there?
Oh, I mean, when I pulled door to door with the mid-race and we ran side by side for a lot of laps, I thought that the bottom would have still been there towards the end of the race. It kind of went away, and I panicked. I had to readjust to run the top, and when he pulled away, I definitely thought I was screwed. But that last caution, I definitely had some confidence. I had Kenny talking to me, letting me know that I was a lot faster than he was, so he told me to go on, give it all that I had. I reeled him in there at the end. I tried some new things. I missed my line once, and it ended up costing me, but I definitely think that that last restart definitely helped me out.
Well, you finished second. That means the prize pool for you here tonight, $80. We're going to invest it into that racing fund that I was talking about earlier tonight on the show.
Oh, possibly. I'm sure that's what it'll go towards.
Well, I can tell you we're not going to see the dirt car big block modifieds at Big Diamond. So what about the other race out there at Sealings Grove?
Maybe.
Well, I'll talk you into it one day. But hey, good-looking hot rod out there. Favorite color of orange. Who's on the side of it?
Oh, I definitely got to thank Kenny Cudney with Kenny Cudney Performance. Definitely, he had one gnarly set tonight. We were definitely fast. I got to thank Caleb Durgan and Durgy Dig. I got to thank D-Word Centography. I don't know if I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. G Money Motorworks, Brandon, and the whole Tri-City crew for putting this up. My best pal Roger for putting up on the stream. When I seen that it was you, I was really excited. And then I just got to put in that hot laps paid tonight, and I got that money. So.
Well, I'd say I'd be blushing from what Damian Ward said, but that's just sunburn on my bald head here tonight, race fans. Damian Ward, though, bringing a hot piece. He laughs. He got the good old joke. Damian Ward, though, will finish P number 2. Finishing into the third spot. Talk about a run here tonight and somebody that had to work for it. How about Kenny Cudney? Cudney, a good run. You started off good, and then all of a sudden the wheels fell off. You had to drive back into the top 3.
Yeah, I definitely had my work cut out for me. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the best, but once I get in a pack racing like that, I'm like, holy crap, get out of the way. Like, we got places to go, man.
Traffic, not your fan, is what you're saying.
No, I pride myself on being a qualifying warrior, and without qualifying, it's hard. getting in. I didn't make it into the qualifying dash tonight.
So tell us about that. Not being able to go out there and qualify, how much then does it rely on that heat racing and just hoping you're getting a good starting spot in your heat?
Well, with the longer heats, like 10 laps compared to 8 in the officials, it definitely gives you a little more comfortability. Like, even if I started 5th in mine or whatever, I didn't feel like I was as rushed, basically, and I really only made one mistake in the heat, and I tried to run middle of 3 and 4, and that slick was slick, man. Like, it caught me way off guard. I haven't even turned a lap since they updated iRacing today, and the second I hit that slick, my car came out from under me, and Damien got under me, got by, and it was wraps from there.
So your heat race didn't go exactly how you wanted it, but the feature. Walk us through your restarting back in 5th there with under 10 laps to go. What happened to transpire for you to get here onto the podium?
I knew that I either wanted to be in the middle of the track or the bottom, and I think I got to start on the bottom of both of those restarts, and that kind of gives you the edge on a late race restart to pick your line, because you will more than likely end up a nose or something in front of the car you start next to. And I was just trying to find anywhere with a little bit of grip to get me a nose going into 3 to throw a slider, and ended up working in my favor.
Well, it worked out for you here tonight, Kenny. Podium finish, $40. I heard you're giving it actually to Damian Ward here tonight.
He should be giving his money to me, because I build these setups for him every week, and he's faster than me on them. So
I'll buy you chicken nuggets.
thanks.
Well, hey, chicken nuggets, I guess a cheap date going over there to Mickey D's for him. But hey, what do you say, Kenny? Who do you think got to thank on the side of another one of those beautiful cars out there tonight?
Definitely Caleb Durgan over at Dirty Dig Performance. I feel like with me and him paired together, there's no better building duo on the sim. We don't test as much as we probably should, but every week we come in with something hot, and we had a good season, like, overall. Between officials and whatever hosted money leagues or whatever we were running, we had success, so no complaints over here. Definitely Damien with the Ward Cinematography. Gives me all my desktop backgrounds to look at when I'm playing other stuff, and Brandon, all the Tri-City guys for hosting. That was what they're doing is awesome for the big block community. They don't get nearly enough love as the late models or even the sprint cars do, so it's definitely exciting to see someone do something with the big blocks. And you for broadcasting, I had the stream up in the background the whole time we were racing. You were doing a great job, so appreciate that.
Well, there you have it, race fans. Kenny, we were letting you finish out there, Kenny. It's your time to shine here tonight. So Cudney in car number 25 will finish P number 3. Congratulations to the top 3 finishers here tonight at Lucas Oil. They finished those 75 laps in the top 3. The driver that will pick up the most spots in his finishing spot, that is going to be Drew Alton, car number 100. He will pick up 8 spots. He will finish 4th here tonight. Glenn Chappell will round out the top 5. Schwank will fall back into the 6th spot, where Donovan Warner will finish in 7th. Anthony Roselli finished 8th officially here tonight, with Aaron Langley finishing into the 9th position. Ken Bouray will finish back into the 10th spot. That's your unofficial top 10, actually, I should say. Nothing official here tonight until we're off the air, and they tally up all these, all the money that's being handed around here tonight. But hey, race fans, we got to thank you all for tuning in here tonight to watch the Tri-City Speed Show Me 75. These drivers, it's the first time we've got to see them here live on the Turn 3 Racing Network, and I can tell you, they put on one heck of a show with these big block modifieds, and you heard it there. Cudney telling you that the big block modified community doesn't get enough, action. I agree with him. We get plenty of, late model action. It's the big blocks, though. The beasts from the Northeast, the ground pounders. You saw what they did in 75 laps. 3 wide, 4 wide, ripping off some left front tires. A couple drivers hit those U tires, and they didn't move for them. but these cars here tonight moved and danced around the speedway. We can't wait to see them possibly back and see what they can do in round number 2. So what do you say, race fans? I thank you here tonight. My name is Roger Muth with the Turn 3 Racing Network, and until we see you next time, race fans, everybody stay safe, and we'll see you in Turn 3.